Hey guys, xSRx WiLLyKiNz here, doing a commentary on NASCAR 2011, the game. And I'm in fourth right now, I think. I'm trying to count. I see only 3 cars. I'm just going to make sure I'll know off the start here, of course. But the thing I want to talk about in this commentary is tomorrow night, because I'm uploading this video on Tuesday. Even though I'm not recording it on Tuesday and I'm not doing this commentary on Tuesday, I just won't have time to upload it until Tuesday. And I usually do it the night before anyways. I don't know why I procrastinate for 6 days, but I do. And I just want to keep that tradition alive, my procrastinating. And at least it looks like I procrastinated for 6 days this time too, even though I'm doing this on a Saturday. But, you know, still looks like it. But I'm sitting here and I'm in fourth. I'm like, alright, I got to get a good run down the straightaway, which I did. And I'm really good into the corner, as you can tell. And I push up a little bit, but luckily a 39 car did too, so we didn't make any contact. And I get into both of those guys. 18 bounces off the wall, and it is a two-man race now. Because when he bounced off the wall, it slowed both of them down. They lose all that straightaway speed. 42 car, sorry. Me and him having a little dispute earlier. He said that if I cut through the grass, that it makes it fair game to cut me off. But I cut through the grass because he ran me down there because I was trying to get by him before that caution came out because I saw the wreck behind me. But that did not work out as planned, and going into turn 1 I got spun, and that's how I ended up behind him, and that's why I was trying so freaking hard to get back by him. But I couldn't do it because 4th place to first. I could have probably won it if, and then you see the 42 car pitted. You want to know why he pitted? Because he knew I was angry at him. And I think I'm starting 2 restarts before the finish on this one. I'm not sure. But I do something I'm not too proud of. I caused a huge wreck. And let's just say it was intentional. And I apologize to everybody involved in it that is watching this video to see, you know, my thoughts and all that on it. Right now, tomorrow, while this caution's out, I'll take this time, we're going to be hosting an all-star race. Our all-star race is going to be at Daytona instead of Charlotte, and the reason why, I don't know. I just like it better at Daytona. You know, it's just, we had a fun time at Daytona, and it has to be at night, and you can't have Talladega at night, so it's going to be at the nighttime Daytona. And, actually, I want to talk about something as soon as this screen goes away, however long that takes, which probably forever. Okay, now, if you see, I'm in 7th, and my goal is to get by that car that is, I think, in 2nd. That's that 48 car. Me and him are racing to see who is going to be in the points lead before we go in the chase. Even though that don't matter, it all matters about wins. We're also tied in those two. So the points is really what we're racing for. But I get in the 14 car. He thought about blocking me, and then I was extremely mad at this point. So that's why he didn't block me. And as you can tell, because I'm going to push into a 3-wide situation right here, because I'm going to the front. And here is the guy I'm a little angry at. And I was just going to pass him and keep going forward. But then he kind of throws a block on me. I give him a bump, and he doesn't move, so I took him out. But then I started spinning, 18 got into me. Everybody wrecks except the front 2 cars. And the 48 wrecked. I don't know how the 48 wrecked, but he did. And I felt terrible. And then I almost took out the 42 car because I was mad trying to spin her around, and almost took him out too. But I did apologize to the 88 later on, about 2 days afterwards, after I'd cooled off a little bit, and then Matt almost wrecks me again. But that guy right there, that was only like his 3rd race in this league, so I mean he's pretty much in the chase because he just won a race. If he can win maybe one more, he can probably lock himself in. So remember that. If you want to join and you think it's too late, it's not. He just won a race out of, you know, I mean, it really wasn't a race because half the cars wrecked right there. But, you know, a win's a win. Don't matter how you get it. Don't matter what track it's on. Don't matter if it's your favorite track, your least favorite track. A win's a win. But, going into Kansas, as you can tell, this video is not even, is just about, Kansas was the longest race, as you can tell, 57 laps. Reason why, we had a lot of extra time, and I was like, man, I don't want to race 4 tonight. Because we was already planning on racing All-Star race next weekend. If I raced 4, I'd have to throw in a random race because Dover is going to be tomorrow night. That's the only points race tomorrow night. Dover will be in a video by itself because the All-Star Showdown, if we have one, that is, because there's not a lot of drivers in the league without a win. Because that's the way I'm doing it, is anybody who's won in this league will automatically be in. And as you can see, I gave the 99 car a little bit of a bump, moved him up, went under him. And he gave me some props on that, because he was like, he talked about how I did that really nice without wrecking him. Because, I mean, I didn't even get him loose. He said I just got him really tight. And he said that's not usually, a lot of people can't do that. Usually you have to get somebody loose to get by them. And I was like, yeah, I hit you square in the bumper. And see, that's the thing. If you hit them square in the bumper, you're going to make them tight. If you hit them in the corner panel, you're going to get them loose. If you just get ready to touch them and you don't, they're going to wreck usually. Because what's going to happen is that car is going to break loose and they're going to overcorrect. Because when that car breaks loose, you feel like you're wrecking, but you're really not. If you just let off the throttle, you'll save it. And that's why you see so many people wreck when someone gets in a corner panel, is they overcorrect. But, you know, everybody has a different style, a way, like, you know, opinions on stuff like that. And that's just my opinion, because that's what I do whenever someone's trying to get in my corner panel. I just kind of let off the throttle, because the back tires won't spin around on you. But me and this 99 car have had a good race. We've been up front all day. The 42 car was up here with us a little bit. We pretty much left him behind once me and him got out front. And, well, you know, 3 laps ago, he's sitting there, he's on my bumper, and it's just kind of like a shark noise, you know, like da-da, da-da, da-da. And I go low, but this was a mistake. Blocking him down there, I really didn't block him, but, you know, I filled the lane, because I wanted to. Then the 42 car ruins his chances by that. And then I break his momentum a little bit. I didn't touch him, I don't think, but I might have. But this is, I got so tight, and I can't hold it. I don't know why. And then I get into his side, he gets loose, and that's exactly what I was talking about. When you get in the corner panel, people overcorrect. And that's because with 2 laps to go, you're in the throttle, you know. You're not backing off, and I understand it. I probably would have wrecked the car, too, because I wouldn't have wanted to back off. And, I mean, you know, that's just it. You don't want to back off when you're in the lead and someone's moving you out of the way, or no matter where you are and someone's moving you out of the way, because that means someone's behind you. And, you know, I just kind of cruised to this victory. I'm a second ahead with 1 lap to go, so I'm just, like, kind of trotting around here. I apologize to the 99 for wrecking him, and he was like, no, man, it really wasn't your fault. I tried to save it and all that, and I was like, yeah, I know. Then the 42 car did not mean to do that. Actually, it's because he was not looking at his mini-map, and he has no, like, thing, you know, because, well, it's the last lap. And I was like, well, what, you know, I was talking to him, I was like, dude, you just about ruined that for me. And he's like, oh, sorry about that, man, I wasn't paying attention. But, got a win, happy. If you want to join, message xSRx WiLLyKiNz. But, I guess that's it for me, guys. Peace.